In this video, I'm going to show you how to get started with Twitter for our Modern Latin American History class. So here I am at twitter.com. I just typed that into the browser bar, and this is what you will see. If you don't have an account, you will need to click here, sign up. I won't take you through all of the steps because I already have an account, so it won't let me do that. But what you can do here, you put in your name. If you want to use a pseudonym, that's totally fine. Just please let me know what that is so that I will be sure to give you credit for your work on Twitter for our class. Also, if you'd rather not give them your phone number, which I don't blame you, you can click use email instead and use an email address. For this, it can be any email address that you use. And then you can go through and put in the rest of your information as you would to sign up for an account. I do want to point out that Twitter usually tries to make you sign up for, or I should say, tries to make you follow. That's the right phrasing. A bunch of different people. You don't have to do that. For the purposes of our class, you can follow no one, and that will be more than fine. All right, so here's what you will see if you're on a computer, on a laptop or a desktop using your web browser to access Twitter. This is how it will appear. People that you follow, what they're tweeting will appear right here in the middle. So that's the home screen. You'll have a lot of important functions over here in this menu that I'll talk about in a second. And then over here, it shows things that are trending. I rarely pay attention to anything over here, and not that often necessarily to even here in the center. What I'm more focused on when I use Twitter is our course hashtag and what you all are posting. So let me show you how to get to the course hashtag. You'll use the search box up here, and you will just type in the course hashtag #H1180. And you can hit enter. Once you do that, then the middle will be showing you tweets from our class. This is from last term, from the fall term. And so you'll be able to see what people in the past have posted to Twitter for modern Latin American history. You should click latest. I don't know exactly what makes something a top tweet, but if you click latest, then you'll be sure to see all of them in chronological order from most recent to oldest. So you can just scroll and then see what other folks have been posting as you do so, and note that as you go back, you can see the dates are also getting older and older, if that all makes sense. All right, so that's how to see what people are posting for our class. You'll notice that everything that appears here has this course hashtag typed into it. That's what you'll do with everything that you post that you want the rest of us to see and that you want credit for our class. To tweet something, you'll use the tweet button. In some of the mobile apps, it's a blue button that has like a quill and a piece of paper on it, that kind of image. If you go to post a tweet from the hashtag search, it will put the hashtag there for you. I'm going to delete it here for a second just to show you. If you go just from your home page, it will say what's happening, and then you type your tweet there, and you make sure to type the course hashtag. So you #H1180, and you notice it turned blue. It becomes kind of a hyperlink, and then you click tweet to send it. Twitter does not update in real time. If you use something like TweetDeck, you will get updates in real time, but you'll notice, we haven't seen the tweet that I just posted yet. It will appear here momentarily. Also, you can refresh your page if you want to, so that you can find what you were posting to Twitter more quickly, perhaps. Let's see if it worked for us this time. So here's what I just posted. If you're reading along and you want to reply to someone, you use this little speech bubble on the tweet that you want to reply to, and then you just type your reply in the box that pops up. And again, make sure to, get the right hashtag, add the course hashtag and click tweet. Once again, it will take it a minute before it appears. But essentially, whoops, maybe I have to click tweet again. Essentially, that's the basics. That's what you need to know to use Twitter with our class. It's possible, as you can see other folks have done, you can copy and paste URLs to articles or things like that where you might need, as necessary, I should say. There aren't a ton of cases in class where you'll need to do that. Usually you'll just be commenting on the readings, so things that you read from the book. You'll want to reference those as best you can. Let me see if I can scroll down and find a good example. So in this one, Kelly wrote, this comes from chapter 11 in Born in Blood and Fire. If you would rather, you could put C11 BBF or BBNF if you want. I mean, you can abbreviate here because Twitter doesn't give you a ton of room. It's okay if you go beyond the space of a tweet to just post into another one or to reply to that original tweet. Also, another way of citing Chastain 334. I am imagining, I'm not seeing a good example of it, hoping to find one real quick. Yeah, here we go. We'll probably be using Wood and Alexander more often, so you could just say Wood rather than typing both their names out, or you could do W and A, page 276, for that example there. But it is always very helpful if you let us all know what section of the readings you're referring to when you post your tweets here on Twitter. Okay, I think that's kind of basically what you need. You can modify your own profile as much or as little as you want. So if you click profile, that's where you'll see your name, your Twitter handle. You can put information there if you want. You don't have to. You can put images. Again, you don't have to do that. It's all up to you. I keep lists just to keep track of everybody in our class, but these are things you can play around with and figure out. If somebody replies to you, you'll see that in your notifications. So, for example, I'm doing New Mexico history right now, and Masir mentioned me in the final project that he just posted. So, if you get mentioned or someone replies to you, you'll see that here. Okay, I think that should get you going. Please let me know what questions you have whenever you have them. I'm always happy to help, and I look forward to conversing with you all on Twitter this term.